Good morning and welcome to the 2011 ATA National Conference. It's great to see so many of you here. So a very warm welcome from us at Think Tank Media and of course from the ATA.
Well, listen, welcome everyone. As often chair speakers, more and more now you hear them thank people and congratulate them for taking the time off. And I'd like to do the same thing, for taking the time off for the next 2 days.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you? Well, I have a question for you. Are you fun to live with? Are you fun to work with? Are you fun to be around? Do you bring sunshine into the room or do you suck all the oxygen out of the air? Do you know, some people are just a joy and when they arrive everybody is happy, and some people, well, the crowd's happier when they leave the room. And I'm just wondering which one is you. So look, just look around your table, look at each person on your table and put up your hand if you think you're more fun than they are.
Now, some of our viewers obviously don't have the luxury like the couple hundred people that are sitting in that room. So what I want you to do right now is give me a 1-minute overview of everything that those guys just learnt.
Well, I come from a sports psych background, so I'm actually talking about performance, how to help people shift from here to here. So how do you actually get yourself and your behaviour and your thinking and your attitudes to keep moving? And a huge part of what I was doing today was getting them to change the way they talk to themselves, getting the way they believe, what they believe about themselves, and we demonstrate it in our little left and right brain activity to show them how to use more of their brain and less sabotage of themselves. You're doing so great. All we're going to do is add the other hand. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you're right. Grab your nose first. Grab your nose first. Grab your nose first. Come on, 2 more. Hold. Do we have any other volunteers? How do you get people to move from where they are to where they want to be? How do you get people to be able to step up into the spaces they really want to live? Only problem with this is that I can't tell you where you're at. Only you can give an honest evaluation. Look, I'm here at the moment. I struggle with this, I'm good at that, and I can't tell you where you want to be. I can't set the dream for you. And if you don't have something that you're moving towards, you will move towards something that someone else wants you to do. Just pretend every one of these is worth $100. Okay, everyone you catch. Deborah is motivated. Deborah, that was great job.
Fantastic. All right, so if you wanted to give the guys one tip today to help them be better leaders, what would it be?
I would say that when the people around them make a mistake, say to them, that's not like you. Very positive way to correct them and build them up at the same time, and it usually makes people smile as well.
Fantastic. Okay, well, look, you can find out a whole lot more about Lisa at lisaspeaks.com. So if you want more information or you'd like to get Lisa to your event, please just come down and check it out.
So welcome everybody, and thank you for having me. I'm here to talk about how to create evangelists out of customers. So evangelists, by what I mean by that, are people who are willing to sing your praises to everybody who will listen. How many of you in this room have heard of a company by the name of Zappos? And you might think about this for a second and think about your own businesses. If a customer doesn't return something they're planning on returning, that's kind of a good thing, right? It means you retain the sale. But Zappos isn't like every other business. They're a customer service company that just happens to sell shoes. So Zappos actually called that customer and said, we hear that you have some shoes that you wanted to return, and we know it's been about 12 days. You still have a few days to go. But we noticed that you haven't returned them. Is there a problem that you have? Or are you encountering any challenges? And if so, I'm here to help. That would be pretty amazing. Thank you. Now, if that story ended there, that would be a pretty good customer service story, right? But it didn't end there. The day after the shoes were picked up, that customer received a knock on the door, and she opened up the door, and there was a huge bouquet of flowers with a card that said, We are so sorry for your loss. Our condolences, your friends at Zappos.
Because everyone wants to get to here, but you also have to start from here, where you are just now, whatever that assessment is. And part of my role is to listen to where that is and to help lift it up.
Is that voice of the customer is really about ingraining that voice within your company. And fortunately or unfortunately for many of us, that push within the company is going to have to come from us.
But if you've got other areas of the business there, particularly sales areas, they say, how's it going? Oh, the marketing hasn't been too good. We haven't been driving people in through the front doors. Okay, well how many? I don't know.
Buy-in is the executives go to the workshops and stand there and say to the staff from the bottom of their heart, there is nowhere else you need to be today. This is the most important place for you to be today. That sort of statement shows that your executives totally believe and buy in.
So I'm sorry to do this to you. I don't want to make you feel like too massive a dork, but can we all get up, please? We're going to kick in our sympathetic nervous system. So
our staff felt were their biggest areas of challenge that they were experiencing, having come through so much change.